5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel, Liverpool fans. I'm making a short review in regards to yesterday's game, and that's lifting the championship. Wow, what a game yesterday. 5-3. I was a bit worried, to be honest. It wasn't an easy game, and it's just the way we started. The way we started was all like wrong. Players were all over the place for the first 20 minutes, and we didn't really have an idea where to go on the pitch. Basically it was just the same as the other games we've been playing recently. None of it has been easy. Nobody's going to make it easy for us. Let's be honest here, Liverpool fans. Nobody is going to give us games. They're going to work even harder because we are the current champions. Plus, we're the current Champions League holders and current World Club champions. So we got all these big trophies. So we're a big scalp. So we're gonna get these players in other teams trying to impress and try to bring us into their level. That's what I talk about sometimes in these games. The issue we have is we don't play our games sometimes. We play the other team's games, which makes it hard for us to break them down. If we play our game and respect them enough, I think we could break a lot of teams down that defend deep line defending. I think so. It's just when we try to get involved in the physical aspects and long balls and in the air and all this stuff, that's when we lose our track. And I think that's what we've been doing in the last few years with the club. We've been playing our own games and winning that way. But since the winter break, forget about the pandemic, since the winter break, we've come back a different team. A team that can be got at. A team that when they go down or get a leveler against them, crumbles. Maybe the players are on holiday still. I'm not too sure. But we do struggle at times. 5-3 is a fair result. But Chelsea could have had more goals if they had their shooting boots on. Well, let's speak about the game. Chelsea dominated the first 20 minutes, and then we gradually came back into the game. And Naby Keita scored in the 23rd minute with a cracker. Basically, they won the ball high up as they always do, and Keita went through on goal, and then just whacked it in the top corner. Not top corner, but it just hit the crossbar and went in. The keeper had no chance, and the game from there just transferred over to us, and we dominated from them. On the 37th minute, Trent Alexander had a free kick. It was due to Mane getting fouled. Frank Lampard said it wasn't a foul. I don't know what game he watches. I mean, I know like you want to get into a Champions League, but be fair, mate. Like, it was a foul. No matter what we do, it was a foul. He could have broke his leg in two if he liked. Yeah, so it was about 28 yards, maybe 30. I'm not too sure. Trent just curled it around the wall, straight in the top corner. The keeper couldn't even move. Even if they had two keepers, I don't think they would save that. I know we're looking for number 10, but as long as Trent is producing these kind of stuff, we could cope with that number 10 until we get one. The kid's outstanding, let's just be honest, people. He's the best right back in the world. Everybody's saying move up to midfield, like, because of his creativity and the way he moves, the way he controls games from right back as well. Maybe, you never know. We could bring on Williams at right back and move him up one day. You never know. And play him in important games, probably as right back. And we'll see. We'll see in the future. So as the game went on, we got a corner. Gini Wijnaldum scored a goal. I think, to me, it was the disruption on the corner that really got him the goal. Everybody thought it was a handball, but obviously of a Chelsea player. But Gini Wijnaldum didn't even hesitate. He just whacked it in the top corner, and that made it 3-1. We continued, got to the 45th minute. Chelsea attacked. They crossed it on from the left side. Unfortunately, Trent Alexander-Arnold was like turning his back instead of like facing the cross. He turned his back. Obviously, deflected off his leg. Went to William. He whacked it in, and Alisson made a remarkable save. I don't know how he saved that, but it still went over him. As soon as it went over, Giroud was waiting, and he just tapped it in. Unfortunately, Fabinho lost his man because Giroud was Fabinho's man, and he lost his man, and he scored a goal. So 3-1 half time. The second half started. We started dominating the game more. Chelsea had their chances, but it wasn't really impressive. As the game went on, it was like us attacking and Chelsea attacking. It was end to end, but we had more control of the game. And then Trent crossed a superb ball towards Bobby Firmino's head. Oh my goodness, what a goal! At least Bobby Firmino can say that I scored in the Premier League, so especially at home, obviously. What a goal! What a goal! Can't argue with that. And the game was heading towards us. We was controlling the game. Chelsea made at least 2 substitutions, Tammy Abraham and Pulisic. They came on, they changed the game. Pulisic went through like 3 of our defence. I don't know how. I think since we come back, we don't even know how to defend anymore. It's like the old Klopp ways when we first started. The players just all over the place. And he put a through ball for Tammy Abraham and scored a goal. Sometimes I wonder if Alisson can save these chances, because like some majority of the time you want your goalkeeper to be commanding and save chances that's through on goal, like important saves. When the keeper makes a difference. I know Alisson does that sometimes, but I want to see it more often than not, because 3 goals, conceding 3 goals yesterday, it wasn't that much impressive, to be fair. But listen, that's the game sometimes. On the 62nd minute they got their goal, their second goal, and they looked pretty frightening, to be fair. They were coming towards us and they were scaring us at times, and it just kept on going. And unfortunately, the ball came back from another cross. I think we had a set piece, and they counter-attacked, and Christian Pulisic controlled the ball in the box. The players, don't get me wrong, had time to get the ball off him or block it, but he done something and then he just smashed it in the top corner. They deserved it. It was 4-3. They deserved it. And obviously we had Curtis Jones coming on with Oxlade-Chamberlain. Curtis Jones had to complete 5 games to get the Premier League medal. I'm gutted Elliot didn't get it as well, but that's football sometimes. Klopp doesn't want to give the players big heads or anything like that. They have to earn their way in life. Yeah, Curtis Jones came on. Then he's a bit huffed and puffed, and from a set piece of ours, some set piece of Chelsea's. We then counter attack, and Mane had the ball on the left, put it through to Robertson. Robertson went all the way down the left, past their defence, and crossed it in, and Oxlade-Chamberlain was on the back post and tapped it in. That made it 5-3 in the 84th minute, and that's how the game finished, 5-3. I was impressed the way we commanded the game. It looks like the old ways are coming back, but still the defence is suspect. We might have to work on that in the summer, and we'll see how we're going to go from there. I don't feel too well today, people. I'm sorry, I'm not like enthusiastic like I normally am, but after yesterday's game, you're proud of your team, and lifting that Premier League trophy, it makes you think like waiting 30 years is a long time, and I'm proud of my club. Finally, I can say we're Premier League champions, and hopefully more to come. Hopefully break that record, the 20 barrier, and overtake the record Manchester United hold. I don't want to say scum or anything like that. I don't really care about them that much. But just reclaim our perch, the way it's supposed to be, just like in the past. Champions League more, Premier League more, domestic cups. We're good at the League Cup, but we're not good at FA Cup. Maybe one day we'll try to win that, and get Henderson the full set of club football, because I think he's won every trophy apart from one now. That's the FA Cup. So hopefully he'll get it eventually. Player rating. We'll start with Alisson. I gave him a 6 because he conceded 3 goals. It wasn't that impressive in the game that much. apart from that save, but still won in as a goal. Trent got a 6 as well. The goal we conceded, the way he turned his back didn't impress me. But listen, you get a 6 because he created a goal and his attacking side and free kick, of course. You can't complain about that. Gomez, he's like this, hot and cold. We don't know what Gomez we're going to get. He was alright at times. At times he bumped into Van Dijk and they both fell over and they scored a goal after that, Chelsea. But yeah, 6 again. It's not doing it for me at the moment. Matip still my number 1 pick over him. Van Dijk is Van Dijk is Van Dijk. This game he was hot and cold, but he's always going to get a 7 in his. Virgil, innit? What else can we do? Robertson, always bombing down the left, always creating goals, never gives in. 8 out of 10. Can't complain. Fabinho, it was impressive this game to compared to other games. I like the way he played it yesterday, so I gave him a 7. Ronaldo, the old Ronaldo looked like he's back, and he scored a goal as well, so I gave him an 8. Keita, man of the match, outstanding. I can't complain the way he plays now. Since we come back from the break, he's just been the best player on the pitch by far, along with obviously with Mane. Salah, what can I say, people? Salah is Salah. He's always going to be not passing to his players unless the manager says something. Even when he came up, he looked like he was crying. I'm thinking to myself, mate, it's about the team. You're here to win trophies. Why are you even bothering? You can't pass on the pitch. Don't expect to stay on the pitch. I don't care if you're Mo Salah or Messi or Maradona. I don't care who you are. Play as a team. So they took him off. I'm like, well, that's his problem. Firmino, huffed and puffed, always giving it 100%. Got his goal. Back to normal now. Back to normal service. 7 out of 10. Mane, 8 out of 10. He's always attacking. He's always frightening. He's always giving it to the other team as well. Didn't score, but I'm impressed the way he plays. He never gives in. Origi came on as a sub. Don't know what he done. If someone can tell me what he done, you could put in the comments below. Please explain to me, because I don't see him doing anything other than just running for the runner's sake and not taking enough shots on target. But listen, that's Origi. He's a legend, and he's done a lot for us in this trophy runs. Oxlade-Chamberlain, I gave him a 7 because of the goal. He came on like with a man who's possessed, and he helped out Trent as well on the right back position. Can't argue with his performance. Jones, a 7, youngster, future, Scouser. Hopefully he'll be the main man one day. He came on. I love the dummy he done for Oxlade's goal. Can't complain about his performance. Milner, 6. Of course, he hasn't done much. It wasn't even that much time on the clock when he came on, but I gave him a 6. Minamino, he came on, run about, hustling. Listen, he's not going to be the best player straight away. The guy needs a pre-season. He needs time and hopefully patience by fans, because I see a lot of people giving up on him already. But I think there's a player under there. I think he needs a longer time than the rest, because the language barrier as well as the physical barrier in the Premier League. Once he gets going in the summer break, and you know he comes back hopefully in the Community Shield, we'll see a different player. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you soon.